to Kenny now. I hope you have a lovely, lovely morning/afternoon with us. I will hand you over to the lovely Kenny, okay? Have a lovely, lovely blessed day.
Thank you, Michelle. Hello everyone, and thank you once again for joining us today in our International Women's Day. We are so happy to see you all, and I hope you enjoy the day with us. So for today, you can have, if you've not got the program of the day, you can pick one from your chair. So once again, welcome, and a little bit introduction about the group. We are called the Moorside Social Stitching Group, and we started around May last year, so 2022 May. And when we first started, what we had in mind was for us ladies to get together, have a good time, have fun, and probably we now consider tying it down to the climate action because of what is going on. So we started by having our sustainable fashion, and we made bags, we've made dresses, we've made so many things out of fabrics, out of donated fabric goods, and lots of scraps which are actually meant to go to the landfill. So rather than sending it to the landfill, we'd rather have you bring them here to the powerhouse where we're based, and we make something beautiful out of it, okay? So this is a little bit about us. So we're all ladies in the group at the moment, and feel free to join us. We meet here every Tuesday, 10 to 12. So, but for today, let's talk less on that so that we can get into the main program for the day. So that's it on that. So I'm going to invite one of us who's going to give us a little bit speech on climate change.
Okay, a little bit about climate change. So at Powerhouse here, as Kenny's just said, upstairs and the first Tuesday of every month we do a clothes swap. We don't want stuff to go in landfill, okay? We will reuse it here, as Kenny said. If we don't swap it in the clothes swap, Kenny's reusing all the donations that you bring in. She's upcycling skirts, jeans, jackets, dresses, and it's really, really important. We're getting a lot of praise at Powerhouse, so I'd like to thank you all for bringing in the donations every single day. We're getting bags and bags and bags every minute of every day, so I think you're doing your area really proud, everyone, so I want to give yourselves a round of applause for that. And well done to all you ladies. So yeah, moving forward, if people do have donations, please let me know. I can drive out and pick them up with my partner Anne, or you can drop them off here, okay? So we're very passionate about climate change. I think that's all you need to know really, isn't it, yeah? Yeah, no to fast fashion, no to waste. Shabba, have a lovely, lovely morning. There you go.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you. Right, so now we're going to call on Rachel from NHS. She's going to give us a little talk around women's health.
Hello everybody, good morning. My name is Rachel Bukumbawa. I am the founder and chairperson, Executive Board of Directors for Northwest Nigerian Nurses, NN UK. Unfortunately today there was nowhere for me to project my little power slide, so I'll be touching the screen as I'm talking. And my topic today is on breast cancer awareness. Before I start, I'll just appreciate my friend and sister, Ogechi. She's a two-time survivor of breast cancer. Thank you, Ogechi, for coming. So a few of us are here who don't know what breast cancer is. Breast cancer is just mutation of the tissue of the breast when they become too much and they're growing too much. Then that's when they sometimes double their DNA and they become cancerous. There's different types of breast cancers. Then there could be cancer and it could just be a lump. So it could be infectious or it could just be a lump in the breast. We also have men that have breast cancer, so it's not just a woman thing, it's also a man thing. But the best thing about breast cancer is early awareness of the condition. So how do we know we've got this, or how do we check ourselves we've got it? So the World Health Organization advises that we should examine our breasts at the same time, once a month, every month, and if in any changes, we report to our GP. Because when you catch it early, the survival rate is high. So there are different ways of examining your breast. You start from your nipple, and then you go around and make sure you examine it properly. My hand is gone. So I've got a picture there of how to examine your breast. So it's just there. So you start from the nipple, I don't know if you can see, so sorry. And then you walk your way around to the bottom of your armpit and check, because you could have lymph nodes. In women aged 60 to 70, they tend to catch it faster because of the mammogram that we offer. In younger women, it's quite difficult, so we encourage the mothers to check the breast themselves once a month. We also notice that women that breastfeed for longer time, they tend not to have this cancer. I don't know why, because there's no evidence about that, but they're less likely to see women that breastfeed with breast cancer. Notwithstanding, a lot of us still breastfeed and we end up having breast cancer. And it's not just a woman thing. The men also do have breast cancer. So we need to check our breast every day, check the nipple, check you're not discharging unnecessary milk or smelly products from your breast. And don't be shy to speak to your doctors. If you've also got a family history of breast cancer, we advise that you go to the doctors and get the screening done, because they could screen you earlier if you've got family history of breast cancer. Another final thought I'll go away before I end this little discussion is that knowledge is power. So if you go to the Breast Cancer UK research, you can get information about breast cancer and how to examine your breast properly. If you also sent a letter in the post for mammogram because you're of that age, I'd like you to go for their appointments. If you're trying to book an appointment with your GP, you find it difficult, I'd like you to speak up and tell the receptionist, I think I've got breast cancer, I really need to see the GP. Because since COVID, it's all about telephone conversation and no one is listening to you. Sometimes when you go there and they do the proper examination, it might just be easier. I also do respect people's culture and their faith. As women, we might not like a man to touch our boobs, and there may not be any female GP in that surgery. You might find it very daunting and difficult to ask questions. Get yourself into the hospital, get to A&E and say, I'm really sorry, but I really need this checking. Or you can contact me and I'll be able to help you do that and recommend you go for your GP. You can also self-refer to Wiltshire Hospital, where you will have a mammogram with a 2-week waiting place to check. Let's be healthy, let's live life, let's beat cancer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rachel. Right, so now we're actually going to get down to the main thing where we're here today, which is the fashion show. And we are going to start with our first bag. Okay? So ladies, can we go grab our bags, please?
All you ladies in the back now?
Yes, please. Come on, ladies. So we're going to show you what we've been doing the past couple of months. That's on our back.